We start this noon with the latest in the deadly shooting in Midtown. Today, family and friends of one of the victims, Julia Hyman, an employee of Rudin Management, will say their final goodbyes as she's laid to rest. Governor Hochul, Mayor Adams, and Jessica Tisch were on hand at the 47th Precinct to show their support for the fellow officers of Duddridge Islam at roll call this morning. And we are also learning more about the possible motive in the case. We have team coverage today. Addie Guajardo shows us how the victims are being remembered. But we start with Natalie Duddridge and the very latest developments in the investigation. Natalie.
Well, Cindy, first off, I just want to point out that those bullet holes here in the glass at the building at 345 Park are now boarded up, and steps away, just out of our vantage point here, a memorial continues to grow. Meanwhile, we are learning more about that suspect as NYPD detectives are now in Las Vegas tracing his final steps.
You are responding to an active shooter incident. No unit shall enter any building without force protection.
Wednesday morning, Mayor Adams shared new details about the investigation into 27-year-old Shane Tamura and what the NYPD teams in Las Vegas are now learning.
Looking at the gun that was used and the gun that was in the vehicle. And the second team is conducting a search warrant of the home of the perpetrator. We do know that the gun that was used in the shooting, a part of the gun, the lower part, was given to the perpetrator that carried out the shooting.
3 people were killed in the lobby, including NYPD officer Duddridge Islam, security guard Aland Etienne, Blackstone executive Wesley Lepatner, and an unnamed NFL employee who was shot and seriously injured and is still in the hospital. The shooter let one person pass unharmed before getting in the elevator.
We don't know. It could have been someone that looked familiar to him, someone that might look like a relative, or something just clicked off in that mentality that he just didn't felt that person was either a threat or a target.
Investigators believe Tamura intended to target the NFL but took a wrong elevator and ended up at Rudin Management on the 33rd floor. That's where he shot a 4th victim, Julia Hyman, a Cornell grad, before turning the gun on himself. Police say Tamura, a former high school football player, left a 3-page suicide note in his wallet, claiming he had CTE and blaming the NFL.
He also writes, "Study my brain. I'm sorry," reflecting the preoccupation with CTE.
A former coach described him as quiet.
I just remember he's a soft-spoken, coachable kid, meaning that if you ask him to do something, he was definitely willing to do it.
Sources tell CBS News Tamura had a concealed carry weapons permit. In 2022, his background was clean, but not long after, he was involved in 2 separate mental health incidents. Just last month, sources say a tipster contacted police after Tamura was seen purchasing large amounts of ammo at a gun show.
Now, right now, NYPD officers are standing at all of the entrances to 345 Park. The building remains closed, and NFL employees were told by the NFL commissioner to continue to work from home through at least this next week. We're live from Midtown. Natalie Duddridge, CBS News, New York.
Natalie, thank you.